Oh man, I'm tired as hell. My name is Tetsu Saramura. I'm a 25-year-old office worker at the Umo Company. I came here after college, which would make it about 3 years here. I've gotten used to the work here, but I can't say my life is content. Huh? Oh no, not now! I looked down at my phone with dread. I wasn't really in the mood to talk to this person at the moment. Hello? A little late picking up, Tetsu. How many times have I told you to pick up calls from clients on the first ring? Oh, right, sorry. The call's from my colleague senior, Shon Kikukawa. He works for a major client company, and as luck would have it, he's the guy in charge of this account. If you're gonna take that kind of attitude, I really have to rethink our contract that's coming up for renewal. This is a private matter. Let's just stick to business. Yeah, well, makes no difference. The only reason you guys stay afloat is because we give you work. Yes, but if you want to keep our business, I suggest you do as I say. You're such a loser. This kind of back and forth is not unusual. What he says is true. Most of the work here is what we do for his company. Our company's had ties long before I arrived. This situation has really been a bane of my existence. I thought I was finally get rid of him after graduating from college, but as fate would have it, I encountered him through this new job. And so, can I help you with something today? Yes, well, I'm having a 3-on-3 matchmaking party this Friday. I want you there as a flunky to make me look good. Pardon me? You want me to attend a matchmaking party? I thought I heard him wrong. I thought it was about work, but as expected, it was 100% a personal matter. Oh yeah, your buddy Genta also been invited, just so you know. I see. I'll have to check my schedule. You refuse, and I'll cut all business ties with your company. You don't want that, do you? Your company won't survive. You don't want that, do you? Better be there if you think it's good for you. And with that, he hung up. The guy he mentioned was Genta Shimokawa, my college buddy. He works at another company, but we've kept in touch. He probably used the same tactic with Genta and forced him to accept the invitation. A matchmaking party, huh? Truth be told, I had a bad experience with a previous romantic relationship. During college, I had a crush on this really cute girl. Her name was Suzuka Momotani. I met her at the school library and started talking. We first met in our freshman year of college. Now I was at the library looking for a book for my economics class. As I reached up to get the book I wanted, she reached for the same book. That was our first encounter. Sorry. Sounds kinda TV drama-ish, but it's true. Apparently she was taking the same class and was looking for the exact same book.
I'm sorry, you take it. It's fine.
No, you should take it. He must have looked silly, insisted on taking the book. In the end, we sat down together and finished the report together using the book. From then on, we met often in the library. You're a mystery novel fan, aren't you? Did you read the recent one that came out?
Yes, I did. You like mystery novels too, huh?
Thinking back on those times, that was when I was the most content. We were taking the same courses, and we were both mystery novel fans. Why wouldn't we have been drawn towards each other? The more we met in the library, the more I was attracted to her. This was the first time I felt such an attraction, and all I could think of was to approach her directly and let my feelings be known. Miss Momotani, I'm nuts about you. Will you go out with me?
Yes, well...
I was pretty embarrassed, but I had to let her know about how I feel about her. I didn't care if she rejected me. I had let my feelings be known, but her reaction was not what I expected.
I'm sorry.
Miss Momotani! That was all she said as she looked down the hall. There were a bunch of people watching. It was kind of embarrassing. I wish she had just said no, and I would have understood. I wonder how she's doing these days. That encounter was the last time I saw Miss Momotani. As for me, since then, I only went to the library when necessary. The incident was a traumatic event for me. That's why I was not in the mood for a matchmaking party, but I had no choice. On Friday night, I met up with Genta at the designated restaurant. Mr. Kikukawa asked us to make the arrangements, so Genta and I decided on this place.
Hey Tetsu, been a while, hasn't it? I got the lowdown from Kikukawa.
Yeah, I was gonna turn him down, but he brought the renewal contract and sort of forced me into it.
Same here. I know he's a former college classmate, but I wish he would stick to business only.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Genta and I work at different companies, but we're in the same industry, so we have close business ties and meet on occasion. As we were discussing the matter, the man of the hour showed up.
Hey guys, you made it! Make me look good, guys. You're here to have fun.
Hello, Mr. Kikukawa.
All I have to do is be patient, and this will all be over in a flash. His attitude pisses me off. But it's for the good of the company. Keep your cool, man. Genta and I held back our anguish and headed to the restaurant.
Sorry to be late, ladies. These guys were late as usual. Sorry about that.
You're the one that was late! I wonder what the girls are like. When I stepped in and saw who was sitting there, I was astonished.
Hey, Mr. Kikukawa, over here.
Why is Miss Momotani and my sister doing here? All I could muster was an inaudible greeting. Sitting closer to me is my sister Shizu. And on the left was Miss Momotani. Kikukawa seemed to notice me fidgeting and spoke into my ear.
The girl on the far right is mine. She's off limits. Just make sure you make me look good, buddy.
Why would I try and pick up my sister? Until junior high, my sister and I were close. From high school, we haven't spoken much. Another reason is that she went to a boarding school, and I didn't see her much after that. It was an awkward situation, to say the least.
Thank you all for coming tonight. Let's start with self-intros, shall we?
I'll start. I'm Mina Yorikawa.
Miss Yurikawa began, and we each introduced ourselves. As I was talking, I felt her looking at me, but I wasn't able to meet her eyes. My sister made an introduction, but she never acknowledged me. Their presence made me feel awkward. I couldn't even taste my drink.
As for me, I work for Grand Corporation. I'm sure you heard of them. I'm a manager now, but I'm slated to get a promotion soon. The company have high hopes for me. I'm in the winner's circle. What can I say?
As soon as the party got underway, Mr. Kikukawa started in on his usual boasting. He's been like this ever since college. He uses us as pawns to make him look bigger and more important.
I think you girls should try and find a cool, attractive guy like me.
Yes, well... right.
Even the girls saw through his self-absorbed facade. But Kikukawa was oblivious of his ego tripped and continued to wallow in his own demented world. As I drank and tried to dismiss all the silliness, Kikukawa started to belittle Genta.
Unlike me, this guy here was a real loser. Always reading anime comics. That's probably why he got hired by some obscure no-name company.
Yeah, well...
On top of that, we give his company work. Without us, they probably go bankrupt. We're practically paying your salary. Right, Genta?
Actually, they're on a pretty equal level. but he seemed to still exist in his college day mindset. I was furious, but all I could do was ball my fist up tightly. Then, he turned his sight on to me.
I went to college with this guy too. He's practically does everything I ask.
Keep you cool, man.
The girls in the office say he's kind and considerate, but I see it as weak and wimpish. That's why, even after graduating, he could only manage to get a minor company and relies on our company for handouts. It's really a dog-eat-dog world, huh?
Like that, he continued to berate both me and Genta. It was hard to hear, but what else could I do? I couldn't jeopardize the company's business interests. Then, a sudden bang rang out on the other side of the table. I looked over and saw my sister had slammed her fist on the table. Everyone at the table was shocked into silence.
I kept quiet until now, but I can't take it anymore.
It was a voice I never heard before. She glared at Mr. Kikukawa in disdain.
Ever since we sat down, all you've been doing is berating these two guys. Don't you have anything else to talk about?
But I was just explaining my company.
I don't give a damn about what company you work for or how great it is. I see your work ethics too. Not very encouraging. But what's more, if you denigrate my kid brother ever again, you will pay dearly for it.
My sister was furious. I'd never seen her like this before in my life. Even Mr. Kikukawa was taken back. He was at a loss for words.
I told you not to accept this invitation from this guy, Mina. Yeah, well, I'm shocked too. I had no idea he was like this. This plan was a total failure.
Plan? What plan? Her words seemed strange for some reason. Until that moment, Suzuka hasn't said a word, but now she finally spoke up.
Tatsu, I'm really sorry about that time back at the library. You opened up your feelings to me and all I could do was run away. I regret what I did.
Momotani-san, you don't really have to apologize.
When my college friend Mina said you were coming, I asked if I could join. I wanted to apologize and maybe pick up where we left off.
Her kind words soothed my anguish that I felt all these years. Just meeting her and talking was more than enough.
So I was thinking, if you're okay with it, we could get acquainted again. What do you think?
There was no reason for me to say no. I've been longing to see you all this time.
Huh? So that's a yes?
I had decided long ago how I felt towards her. I was ready to give up on her, but my feeling for her was enduring.
I told you Shizuka was right. If you explained things to him, he would understand. I can't thank you both enough.
Apparently, Mina, my sister, had planned the entire thing. I was astonished by it, but at the same time, happy how it turned out. But life isn't that simple.
What the hell is this? Hey, Tetsu, the woman I have my eyes on. She's your sister.
That's right.
Why didn't you introduce me to her before?
Mr. Kikukawa's voice seemed to have dropped an octave or two. I started to feel a little worried about his sudden change, like the calm before the storm. Everybody seemed to think the same thing. They were all waiting for his next move. After a while, he abruptly stood up.
You little weasel! Why didn't you tell me? You tricked me into coming here and wasting my time!
No, that's not what happened! I had no idea my sister would be here!
Tetsu! Someone call the police!
Kikukawa tossed the tables and chairs aside and attacked me. Genta tried to intervene, but he was also pushed aside. A little later, the police arrived, and Mr. Kikukawa was taken away. We were all questioned, but the restaurant staff backed up our claims, and we were released.
Tatsu, Genta, thanks for helping.
We should be apologizing to you. We brought that guy. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
No, it was me that arranged this party with him, but I had no idea he was such a violent person.
Although it wasn't exactly an enjoyable party, we did become reunited. Genta was slightly injured, but it was thankfully just a minor scratch. My sister remained mostly silent, but her expression remained calm and satisfied. As for Kikukawa, the company apparently got wind of the incident at the restaurant. It seems he'd been taking a sanctimonious attitude toward his own staffers, and this incident promoted the management to look into his work ethic. As it turned out, he was forced to resign.
You bet!
Kikukawa! I turn the other cheek with regards on how you treated your staff due to your good sales records, but this recent incident can't be swept under the rug. It is the decision of the board members that you are dismissed, effective immediately. I just drank a little that night, Anne. I don't care if you were sober or drank your ass off. You brought dishonor to the Grout Corporation.
This from his boss, he says, was praising him to the hilt. I heard he tried to get a new job, but his antics was all over social media, and many major corporations declined to hire him. Like rubbing salt into the wound, the restaurant demanded he pay for the damages, and he was left with a significant debt.
Man, why did things have to turn out this way?
After losing his job and living on his meager savings, paying back the debt seemed like an almost impossible task. And I guess he dug his own hole. Looks like he's gonna have to lie in it now. Hey, can I come in?
Thanks for stopping in.
After some time passed, I stopped into my parents' place. My sister called into her room. I was wondering what it was all about, but it was a good opportunity to finally talk with my sister.
First off, I'm sorry about what happened many years ago. I thought I needed to put some distance between us. I just had too much affection for you.
Too much affection?
That's right. I needed to continue being your big sister. It was okay when we were just kids, but... Once we got into high school, if we seemed too close, the people around us would look at us strangely. It would have been hard to get a girlfriend, too.
That's why you left?
Yes, if I didn't choose a school far away, I would never have let you go. I would have been too protective of you. But I couldn't sit back and do nothing. So when you were struggling to get into college, I sent various documents to help you get in.
Come to think of it, when I was contemplating which school to go to, I will always find material on my desk to help me decide. So, it was my sister that left all the school brochures and study material. I should have been the one that should be grateful, not only for sending those college materials, but for also standing up for us at that restaurant.
You're my kid brother. I couldn't sit back and let you take such abuse. I'm sorry for everything. If possible, I hope we can get back to being brother and sister.
That smile was what I remembered about her the most. A smile that beautiful, but at the same time, there was a little sadness there. Of course, you're my sister. Obviously, we have to get along.
Thanks. Your kind-heartedness hasn't changed one bit. It makes me very happy, Tatsu.
It makes me very happy, Tetsu. Is what she used to say when I was a kid. When I heard that, I was relieved that we were finally back to being brothers and sisters. There was one more thing I wanted to ask her. Did you know I was coming to the party at Kikukawa?
She said that Kikukawa called her and that she asked him to bring you along.
And Suzuka too, huh?
Yes, Mina and her worked together at a part-time job during college, and they talked often of your relationship. Mina asked me to come along because she knew you were coming. She figured if your big sister was there, she would have the courage to tell you.
I see what happened now. Mina figured it would be a prime opportunity for me and Suzuka to get back together. So, they got my sister in on the scheme and made the environment easier for her to open up to me. With that incident, my sister and I were back to being close siblings. Oh yeah, another good piece of news. Ever since that incident when Mina and Genta hit it off, and now seeing each other.
Hey, Genta! I hear they're gonna have the next event over there. Let's go!
Apparently, they were both into anime, and they hit it off. And to think he was always gambling about not getting a girlfriend. I know what kind of guy he is. He would have stepped in to protect a friend when needed. And look what he did at the restaurant. Hey, Suzuka, is that the book?
Yes, this is the one we both reached for in the library, and our hands touched.
We became close since the incident, even calling each other by our first names. Hey, Suzuka, I want to talk to you about something.
Huh?
My feelings haven't changed, you know. So, will you still go out with me? I was a little hesitant, but I made the decision to ask her straight out. My feeling towards her hardened this past several months. She even turned around and smiled.
I'm so happy you still feel that way toward me. I, too, have always loved you. I won't run away this time. I'll be true to myself, so...
All those negative thoughts I had about her after she ran off that time disappeared like a magical puff full of smoke. If you really love someone, an extended time apart would never break that bond.
Wasn't that lovely? I can subscribe for more videos. See you again!